Hello, John here. Today I'm going to talk you through how you can use video to get you more clients. More specifically, how do you create a good video for the home page of your website to increase conversion rates so you get more clients. Video is an insanely useful tool, trust me. Most of my career is based off creating video and using video. And today I'm going to talk you through strategically what you need to do to make video work for you. And before we get started, my company is giving away free marketing and video strategy audits. My whole career is basically based on creating video for people, for homepages of websites, advertising campaigns, and for massive brands like gaming companies, Ubisoft, Jagex, Multiplay, Insomnia Gaming Festival, Cunard, Nokia, Mazda, all these different companies. So if you want some bespoke one-on-one strategy about your video, then you can apply for that and I will basically talk you through what it is you need to do. Obviously, if you also need a video made, I'm your man. But now running through video, why you should use it and how you're gonna make it. So first off, why should you be using video? It's useful to understand this because then it puts everything else into context. A lot of people know that video's good, they don't understand why, so they do it wrong, okay? So first off, video is an insanely good way of building trust. People are going to commit to an interaction with you. They're going to want to work with you because they trust you. If they don't trust you, there's no way they're going to work with you or take on board your services, okay? Now, video is so good at building trust because it's audio visual. You can see someone, it feels like you're interacting with them. Someone can look down the barrel of the lens as if they're looking you in the eye from the other side of the world, which might be happening right now. And that's why you can build so much trust. You actually see someone, you get the human connection. You do not get that with any other medium. You can get it to an extent with stills, but nowhere near as much as you can get with video. We can get across your whole personality and the personality of the people in your company. So that's why it's such a fantastic tool. Additionally, it's a really good way to inform. So because it's audio visual, it explains things in a really easy to consume manner. You don't have to read anything, you don't have to look at anything, you just sit there and it flows over you. So it's a really nice way of learning information. So people tend to go to the video because it's the easiest option, it's the path of least resistance. So fantastic way to inform your audience if you need to do that. And also it's fantastic for SEO. So if you have a homepage or website and you have an SEO strategy, you want to get your website ranking higher against your competitors, if they don't have video and you do, massive advantage because Google prioritizes websites with video because video gives the end user a better experience and that's what Google wants. If, however, conversely, all of your competitors have a video and you don't, congratulations, you've been left in the 90s, catch up, create a video. That's why you want to make a video. Now, how do we make this video? So first things first, you might have come to this video thinking I'm gonna know which camera to use and then which shots to do and blah, blah, blah. No, if you don't know that stuff already, you shouldn't be trying to do it yourself. And the reason you shouldn't be trying to do it yourself is the video is linked, this is a trust point, the video and the quality of that video is linked to the perceived value of your business in the viewer's eyes. i.e., if you have a really poorly produced video with rubbish production quality, the person watching it is going to go, this is a really shabby operation. They don't have any sort of level of like professionalism to them. I don't want to work with them. You destroy trust. Video can actually damage your reputation. So get it professionally done. Obviously, if you can do it yourself, you know how to set up lights and everything, fantastic. Use these principles, but if not, hire someone who knows what they're doing. Even in technical terms, you can lead the strategy. So now let's talk about the key points that make video work strategically, because you can get the video done professionally by someone or you can do it yourself, but what needs to go into it to make it work? That's where most people go wrong. I know I need a video, I don't understand why, and I don't really know what to include it, so we're just gonna have a video. No, this is what you need to do. Firstly, you need to introduce. Sounds obvious, some people don't do it. You need to very quickly introduce who you are as a company or as a person, it depends on the approach, and what it is you do. Okay, that's just to give people really high level context as to who you are and what you do. A lot of the time, I can go on people's websites and I can look through the whole website and not understand what it is they do, which is astonishing. So take the opportunity within video to do that very quickly. Next up, you need to show your work. So this is an element of social proof. These 2 points link together. What is social proof and why is it important? Social proof means that other people have chosen to use your service, therefore you are pre-selected. People make decisions because other people have made those decisions before them, if that makes sense. So if someone else or a group of people have decided to use your service already, people go, well, they've all decided to use it, I should use it because it's worked for them, or something like that, right? So what you want to do is you want to show work. Now this depends on what you do. If you offer a physical service, like I did a video for a scaffolding company a few years ago, we could show scaffolders on site putting up these massive scaffolding rigs. So anyone watching it was like, well, I know they can do the work because I've literally seen their crew and their team out there. Social proof is slightly different from showing work, but it covers the same principle. Social proof is people saying you're good. So what you can do in this homepage video is you can have shots of people in that video going, oh, I used their service. It was honestly the best thing ever. It changed my life. Or you could even have title cards which pop up and say like some text on screen which say, this was fantastic. That's social proof. These two both work in tandem, again, to build trust. Next up, you need to think about the context of the video. A lot of people I speak to don't do this. What does the context of the video mean? Basically, your video is going to sit in a certain place and people who come and view that video are going to be at a certain point within the journey. They're going to want different things. Someone who has never heard of you before and might have found you via Google search might need more introducing and to see more work. Someone who knows who you are already because they've been in your funnel for a year, but now you want to convert them into something, probably needs less introduction, if not no introduction, but might need a little bit more of a call to action, a little bit more problem and solution. Think about the context of where this video lies. Only you can determine what the context is and where it is. That lies within your strategy. Again, if you need help with that, you need to ask some questions, marketing strategy audit, marketing video strategy audit below. So think about the context of where it lies. It could also be on social media instead of a homepage or a website. The messaging is ever so slightly different. Think about that. Also, another point on that messaging being different and context and things like that, you can create one core video which is 90% the same, but change out certain elements for different parts of the process. And that's the way that you can make video really, really effective, by making it different at different stages, but only slightly. Next up, human connection. Video allows you to have a human connection like no other. So right now I am talking to you specifically, you sat there watching this video. You don't get that with anything else. So make sure you use people in your video. A lot of people go to Fiverr, they get an animated video which is fairly low production quality, looks a bit crap. They host it on YouTube, it looks rubbish, it damages their reputation and decreases trust. What you want to do is you want to have someone, ideally someone in your organization, it depends on the size of your organization. If you're a small organization or a startup or something, it can be the founder, it can be the company owner, the director. If you're a larger organization, it could be people within your organization talking you through the video, or you could even hire a presenter at that point in time. But you want someone who is engaging on camera, very important, to be on camera talking so you create a human connection. Again, builds trust. Next up, we need to make the video engaging. What a surprise. So firstly, there's an element of time here. 2 minutes I found is like sort of the sweet spot for homepage videos. Obviously, this depends dramatically on what your service is. If it's a product on an e-com store, maybe you want 30 seconds to a minute. If you're a service provider, B2B company, 2 minutes is about the sweet spot. If you're going over 2 minutes on a homepage video, there are instances where this does work, like video sales letters. You're probably too long, but not always. Keep it as short as possible as a rule of thumb, unless you know exactly what you're doing. You also need to make it engaging. If there's someone sat down and they go, we are thingy and we started our business in 1980 and it's gone really well since then and it's boring as hell. You need to make it engaging, different shots, different people, make sure the people are engaging, all this different stuff, because that's going to make people keep watching the video so that they have more of a chance to build trust and be informed, and also spend more time on the page, increasing your SEO performance. You also need to list the problem solution. Most people just say, this is the history of our company and blah, 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 blah. The video should be about the person watching it, not about you. And this is another key thing that people get wrong. They think, well, this is a homepage video about us on our website, so we just need to talk about ourselves the whole time. Wrong. You need to talk about the person who's watching the video, and you want to talk about how you understand what their problems are and you're the solution to their problem and they can get out of their current situation. It's a very subtle tweak in the way that you approach things, but it's really powerful. So make sure you do that. Obviously you're doing all these other things like introducing yourself, but primarily 80% of the video should be focused on the person, not on you, or at least how your services benefit that person. Finally, you need a strong call to action. So you need to tell someone what it is they need to do within the video, because that way they'll go on to the next step. So on your website, you should have a call to action, something that's strong, not weak, like contact us or get in touch. Something stronger than that, like here's a free consultation, or buy this now and you'll get a free t-shirt, or something like that. You want that call to action reiterated in the video, reiterate it visually and reiterate it audio visually as well. So I know I just repeated myself, but for example, you'd have a VFX on screen saying the call to action, and you can also say it to the camera as well, which ironically, or not even ironically, is what I do in this video. What a surprise. Okay, and finally, we need to talk about where. So that's how you make a video and what you put into it. This is why you have a video. Finally, where do you put the video? A lot of people have a good video, I found, and they'll hide it in the About Us section of the website. If you're doing that, you're using it wrong, because the amount of people who are going to go through to the About Us section of the website isn't that great. You want to make sure that people are looking on the homepage and using this tool, this insanely useful tool on the homepage of your website. So homepage is insanely important, the most important place you can have a video in 95% and maybe 99% of cases. You also want to use it on social media. So Facebook pages, pin it to the top of your Facebook feed. LinkedIn company pages, pin it to the top. LinkedIn personal pages, pin it to the top. E-com stores, pin it to products or whatever you can. It needs to be in as many places as possible. And also landing pages, if you have a funnel with adverts and stuff and people go to a landing page, if you want to increase your conversions by an insane amount, landing pages. I don't know how I didn't add this, but conversions, right? Video massively increases conversion rates. If you have a source that's working already, like your website already brings you leads, but not enough, add a video. As long as it's good, it covers these points, it will increase conversions. If you've had a video made and it didn't increase conversions, you're missing something here. And I can probably tell you what that is. If I have a look at your website, it'll probably take me 30 seconds to figure that out. Cool, that's everything. That's how you make a video, that's where you use it, and that's why you'd be using it. Boom. So as I said at the start of this video, my company is giving away free marketing and video strategy audits. If you're looking into getting a video and you want some help, just in terms of strategy, or you want someone to help make it, this is probably the best thing for you. We have limited amount of spaces for these strategy audits because we get a lot of people applying. We only limit ourselves to 4 a week, and we have a limited space for new clients every month, again to 4 at present, because we want to maintain a high level of quality. So if you do want that, make sure you apply now. Apologies if we can't get back to you, but we do genuinely have quite a high level of interest because we market this stuff through ads and also through LinkedIn and all these different sources. So yeah, would love to talk to you about that though, genuinely, especially if you're talking about video. I really like talking about that. But yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment if you have any questions, and obviously subscribe, because there are other videos on this channel that are going to greatly help you. Hope you have a good day, and I'll speak soon.